Thank you. Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for this chance. And I just want to give just some brief remarks in the view of the bill sponsored by my brother. One is that I find it a pity, Honorable Speaker, when we are still discussing these kind of soft things, especially in IT, when the whole world is now discussing about AI, discussing about data analytics, and other progressive technologies that are helping the economies, Honorable Speaker. And, Honorable Speaker, when we talk about regulating whatever is posted in the internet, be it in whichever platform, whether website or even social media, and especially having listened to some of my colleagues here before who had given their views earlier. Honorable Speaker, I tend to believe that laws must always be made, and discussions like this should always be considered devoid of emotions, because we have seen in many situations, Honorable Speaker, that comforts change, and it's a revolving door. And therefore, it's always important that even as we make laws, we become objective so that it can serve the current purpose and the current situation and the current timing, but also far-reaching in serving our country, not just in terms of where we sit and stand, but also in terms of what is right. Honorable Speaker, across the world, it has become very tricky to limit the freedoms of the people, and especially when it comes to usage of internet. Because, Honorable Speaker, practically, no country can pretend to live in an island by itself. The world is interconnected, Honorable Speaker, and especially the distances have been made shorter by the internet. And therefore, even as we registrate for our internal laws, it is important to know that Kenya is just part of the global sphere, Honorable Speaker, and whatever laws that we make, and especially regarding the internet, should encompass whatever happens elsewhere, so that we do not actually register it in futility. But, Honorable Speaker, broadly speaking, I have seen it is always important for any nation and any country to always not limit debates. Debates meaning that happens here, but also that happens outside. Because it is out of people interacting without limitations that the best is actually found. And the best alternatives in terms of debates always suffice. And therefore, Honorable Speaker, it will not be proper for any member of this House to sit in this House to limit the freedoms of Kenyans, which are well enshrined in our Constitution. And I call upon all of us as the leadership that it is important when we join the realms of leadership that we must develop a thick skin. And I don't think what is going to change is about how Kenyans interact with the internet. What must change is how leaders view those interactions. And I say so because whatever we talk about here in terms of usage of social media is basically what is directed to the public servants and the people in the public life, like ourselves. But, Honorable Speaker, we have to always know that we are never here by invitation. Out of our own volition, we choose to serve the Kenyan people in the public life, Honorable Speaker. And therefore, anyone who would not be willing to take up the heat that comes with the job, probably they are in the wrong job, or they should look for something else that is in line with the thickness of their skin. Honorable Speaker, across, it is important that whatever we do, we continue to affirm what is in the Constitution. What is there is for Kenyans to express themselves, Honorable Speaker. And we have seen that robust debates always. Robust debates, and when we don't limit how people debate, Honorable Speaker, we always get better ideas and better solutions for our problems. And Honorable Speaker, therefore, I submit.
Are you on a point of order? Are you on a point of order? Yes.
Honorable Speaker, I've listened to the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, an eloquent and good speaker, Honorable Speaker. And I've listened to him, but I also want to say, there's something called relevance. This bill, Honorable Speaker, is not general about cybercrime and computers, Honorable Speaker. It speaks to certain very important fundamentals of a nation.
Order.
Honorable Speaker.
Order, Honorable Deputy Majority Leader. You interject on a point of order when the member contributing, who you perceive to be out of order, is still contributing, not after he has concluded. But for conclusion purposes, have you contributed to this motion yourself, this debate? You have already contributed. You seconded. Yeah, well, if you had another moment, yes, but now whatever good ideas you have to say, you have better give it to somebody else.
No, Honorable Speaker, no. You're infringing on my...
What right? What right? The right to stand on a point of...
right to stand on a point of order.
What is out of order?
I will speak to you.
No, he is not on his feet. Look, no.
Point of order to the Speaker. Yes, I have that right.
The point of order, order, honorable members. I want to respect all your rights, and I know you, order, you don't get worked up. I am the last person to try and limit your rights. But just can you listen to me? Rules are rules. If you have to stand on a point of order and fault the contribution of a member, then you do it when the member is on his feet. You're not going to... so what's the point of order? Okay, what's your point? Proceed. Because you mentioned Honorable Ndindi Nyoro.
Honorable Speaker, I want to make clarity on the motion and not on the contribution of the member. The motion, Honorable Speaker...
That is okay. That's okay. Proceed. Proceed and limit yourself to the content in that and say that this is how it is. Can you give the Deputy Majority Leader?
Yes. Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, I want to clarify. This motion, this particular bill, Honorable Speaker, is very clear on what it intends to do. To limit freedoms on issues that are very pertinent. Terrorism, Honorable Speaker.
Defined issues.
Yes. Okay. Terrorism and cultic issues.
Yes.
And the third one, Honorable Speaker, is on the issue of child pornography, terrorism, and extreme religious practices on social media. Absolutely. Not on leaders, not on personalities, not on government. Things that are fundamental, which are actually constitutional. Yes. Honorable Speaker.
You're informing the House.
It is unconstitutional for you to publish pornography. It is unconstitutional for you to engage in terrorism.
Perfectly in order,
Honorable Speaker.
But you're informing
so as we debate, Honorable Speaker, including the Honorable Ndindi Nyoro, he must debate within the confines of the bill. I've made my point, Honorable Speaker.
Can I just, much as I appreciate the zeal and the energy with which you prosecute your ideas, you just say, Mr. Speaker, I want to rise on a point of information for the House. And the Speaker, the chair will give you. But when you mention another member who has just sat down, then of course it becomes an issue for another ruling. Anyway, but that is now well taken. That you are allowed. The MP